Marcus Baghdatis, thank you for being with us on wearetennis.com. I want to start by asking you, what keeps you motivated?
Well, yeah, friends, family, team around me. I think that's very important, and that's people, they push me every day, you know, to go through the tough times.
Is it hard to remain motivated when you have reached such great heights, then all the injuries? I mean, you could have almost been a patient on ER, but the number of injuries you had and then struggling to come back, and it's been a bit of a roller coaster, hasn't it?
Yeah, for sure, you know, and it's not easy, but you know, I mean, there's so many other tougher things in life than having the gift to play tennis and be out there and, you know, do what you love, you know. And I think you get the motivation. At one point you say you miss what you love the most, you know, when you're injured and you're out not playing tennis, and you actually cannot play tennis, and you say, I would give anything in the world to do that, and you realize that you have you know, a gift that you know, you have to appreciate it more and more and try to, you know, give your best, and that's another way also to keep motivation and just go through your limits.
How often in your career, when things were not going well, when the injuries had you on the side of the court, did you have those thoughts about how lucky I have been and I should keep on trying? I
mean, every day. I mean, every day you have a tough, not every day, but every year you have tough moments, good moments. But you know, just when it's tough, you know, when you're out there in the gym or when you're running or whatever you do, you know, you think like, I want to get through this, and you have your reasons, and you know, I mean, it's like a bit of an everyday routine to just go through your limits.
Are you a positive guy generally?
Yeah, very. Yeah.
In what way does that manifest? I mean, what do you have to say to yourself to remain positive? What do you do? What are the positive things of your life?
Family, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah, family. People around you, coaches, physical trainers. You know, every day you need positive people around you to push you and get through the negatives, because for sure in your mind you have some negative thoughts. I'm not saying I'm all the time positive, but that's where you have to push yourself through it and just you know, just fight through it.
Yeah, I mean, you've touched on negatives, because that was the flip side of it. What are the negatives?
I mean, a lot, you know. A lot of things come through your mind, even when you're on the court. You just have the fear of getting broken at 4-all, and like you think about it, and that's a negative thought, and that's where you have to be strong enough mentally and getting through that. So yeah, I mean, for sure you have negatives. I think everybody has negative thoughts. It's just the way you approach them that makes a difference.
Do you appreciate what your life is now a lot more than, you know, when you reached the Australian Open final and you were the #1 junior in the world and all that? Do you understand it more? Do you appreciate it more now?
Yes, I think so, yeah.
Yeah? Yeah. And I would think, like most Mediterranean families, you'd be very close to your family, very much a family person.
Family is everything for us, so I guess, you know, okay, I have dreams of winning a Grand Slam, being whatever in the world, but you know, one dream is to also have a family around me that loves me, and you know, grow up and see my kids grow up in a nice way, and that's a dream too in another way. So yeah, that's one of my dreams too, you know.
I've got one question on politics to ask you. I mean, your father, I think, was born in Tripoli.
Yes.
Do you have any comment on what's happening there now? Does he speak to you at all?
No, I mean, that's one thing that I always
avoid?
No. Yeah, I avoid talking about his life, because you know, he suffered so much. So, and the other thing, something I told him, I mean, and I think he regrets, is like not teaching us, you know, not maybe like teaching us the language, like giving us some ideas how it was before, you know. And I hear it more from my uncles sometimes when I go to Australia, you know. They tell me some stories, which is, I mean, quite funny sometimes, the way they were brought up, you know, tough lives. And you know, it's I know my father, yeah, it's hurt whenever we talk about this, so we try to avoid it. Yeah.
All right, some lighter things to ask. What's your favorite food?
My mom's pasta.
Yeah.
Yes, yeah, my mom's pasta. I miss, and my father's barbecue also. You know, I miss food at home, and yeah.
What about some of the activities you like to get on up to off the court?
Yeah, I think.
Are you a fast cars person?
Yeah, I wouldn't say no. I wouldn't say no. I love speed. I love speed. I love soccer. That's one thing I like, and some activities ATP provide us are quite fun. So yeah, I mean, swimming with the whales with the dolphins in Miami, and like yeah, some of the guys this week went on a helicopter ride, which I mean you don't do every day, so it's quite fun sometimes to do those things.
All right, my last question. You and I share one thing: snoring.
Snoring, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Can you give us a demonstration of your snoring?
Oh. Oh. Maybe I'll put a camera in my room.
That's a good idea.
And then
It could be a reality show.
Yeah, it could be a reality show. Maybe sometimes when I was young and I used to sleep with my father, I used to punch him at night, you know, kick him and stuff, you know, in my sleep. So yeah. I hope I don't do that anymore to my girlfriend.
Marcus Baghdatis, on that note, thanks very much.
Thanks.